top 10 tips and tricks for using AI that most people don't know. Most people use AI like a search engine. That's like showing up to a mission with a flashlight when you could have night vision goggles. Secret Agent A here. Welcome back to the briefing room. Today's mission: 10 tips and tricks that will completely change how you use AI. Whether you're a total beginner or you've been in the field for a while, these are the tactics that I use every day to work less, move faster, and let AI do the heavy lifting. Let's go! Tip number 10. Stop asking. Start briefing. Most people type a one-liner into AI and then wonder why the output is mediocre. Here's the classified truth. AI responds to context way better than it responds to commands. So instead of write me an email, try something like, I'm a sales rep at a software company. I need to follow up with a prospect that went cold after a demo 2 weeks ago. The tone should be warm but direct. Keep it under 100 words. See the difference? You gave the AI a role, a situation, a tone, and a constraint. That's a proper briefing. The formula is simple: who you are, what you need, what constraints matter, and it outputs that actually hit. Think of it like sending a junior agent on a mission. The more intel you give them upfront, the better they execute. Tip number 9. Use AI as your thinking partner, not just a doer. This one unlocks a whole new level. AI is great for producing things, and it's also great for thinking through things. Before you write a proposal, a strategy, or a plan, talk it through with AI first. Say something like, I'm trying to decide between X and Y. Here's the situation. What are the trade-offs I might be missing? Or, challenge my thinking on this. What could go wrong? I call this pre-flight check. Before any big deliverables, I run my ideas through AI to catch the gaps I'd miss working alone. It's like having a senior analyst on call 24/7 that never gets tired and has no ego. Tip number 8. Give AI a persona. You can tell AI who to be, and honestly, this is one of the most underused moves in the playbook. So instead of explain machine learning to me, try explain machine learning to me like you're a professor who specializes in making complex topics that simple. Use an analogy from everyday life. Or maybe act as a brutally honest editor. Review my writing and tell me what's weak. Or even you are a CFO at a Fortune 500 company. How would you evaluate this business case? Giving AI a persona changes the entire tone, depth, and angle of the response. It's like deploying the right specialist for each mission. Tip number 7. Iterate, don't regenerate. Rookie mistake. You get a response you don't love, so you delete everything and start over. Don't. AI conversations are cumulative. The model has context from everything you've said, so use it. Say something like, that's good, but make it shorter and punchier. Or keep the structure, but change the tone to be more confident. Or give me 3 alternatives versions, or just an opening paragraph. You're working with a collaborator here, not ordering off a menu. So refine, iterate, and push back. The best outputs I've ever gotten came from the 4th or 5th iteration, never the first one. Tip number 6. Use constraints to get better outputs. Constraints are a secret weapon. When you give AI no limits, it defaults to safe, average, and verbose. But when you say, write this in exactly 3 sentences, or give me 5 options, each completely different in approach, now you're forcing creativity. A few other powerful constraints I use all the time are the following. No jargon, a 10-year-old should understand this. No more than 50 words. Use bullet points only, no paragraphs. Avoid any passive voice. Think of constraints as targeting coordinates that point AI exactly where you want it to go. Tip number 5. Ask for multiple options. Never settle for one output when you can have 5. Whenever you're making a decision, whether it's a subject line, a headline, or an approach to a problem, just ask. Give me 5 variations. Make them genuinely different from each other. This does 2 things. 1, you actually have options. 2, Seeing the contrast between them helps you figure out what you actually want, which you often don't know exactly until you see it laid out. I do this with email subject lines, presentation titles, meeting agendas, pretty much anything creative. Multiple options, then cherry pick. Classic field strategy. Number 4. Feed AI your own materials. This is where it gets powerful. AI can work with your content on top of its training data. Paste in a document, upload a PDF, give it your previous emails, your past reports, your brand guidelines. Then ask it to write a new proposal in the same style as this one, or summarize this 40-page report in 5 bullet points. Or what questions should I prepare for based on this client brief? Once you start feeding AI your own intel, the outputs become 10 times more relevant. Your materials plus AI's processing power equals an unstoppable combination. Tip number 3. Use AI to prepare for high-stake moments. Before any important meeting, negotiation, pitch, or presentation, run a simulation first. Tell AI, I have a meeting with the CFO who is skeptical about our solution. What objections are they likely to raise? And how should I respond to each one? Or, I'm about to negotiate a salary. What are the best tactics to use and what should I avoid? Or, I'm presenting to a board. What questions will they most likely ask? AI becomes your prep coach. You walk into every room already 3 moves ahead of everyone else. And that's pure intelligence work. Tip number 2. Build your own prompt library. The agents who move fastest are the ones with the best gear ready to go. So start saving your best prompts. When you find a prompt that constantly gives you great results, write it down. Build a personal library. Organize it by use case. For example, writing, analysis, emails, research, or brainstorming. Over time, you'll have a toolkit you can reach into at any moment. I have prompts for summarizing meetings, writing LinkedIn posts, preparing for client calls, building slide outlines, and debugging my own thinking. Systemize what works and never reinvent the wheel. Tip number 1. Change what you delegate. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. Most people use AI to speed up tasks they were already doing. But the real unlock is asking yourself, what tasks should I stop doing personally and just hand it off to AI entirely? First drafts of everything, research, summaries, formatting, scheduling, follow-up emails, status reports. Stop being the one who does all the work. Start being the one who directs the work. Your job is strategy, AI handles the execution. That's pure leverage. The most effective agents don't run every mission themselves. They deploy the right asset for the right task and focus their energy where it matters most. So there you have it, 10 classified tips for working smarter with AI straight from the field. Quick recap. Brief it, don't just ask it. Use it as a thinking partner. Give it a persona. Iterate instead of restarting. Use constraints. Always ask for options. Feed it your own materials. Prepare for high-stakes moments. Build your prompt library. And most importantly, change what you delegate. If you found this useful, hit subscribe because we've got a lot more intelligence to drop. Next mission, we're going deeper into how to actually build AI agents that work for you around the clock. Until then, work less, automate more. Secret Agent A out.